Yes, good morning to all of you. This my voice is audible.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
You can scan this QR code for that. Wait for a minute to join. Then we start our business. Okay, so let's start the session. So if you remember, so basically we are discussing paging technique, how we can implement the paging. Paging is nothing but your non-continuous memory application. So on that, basically we have seen two things: how we are converting the लॉजिकल एड्रेस टू द फिजिकल एड्रेस जैसा नो लेकिन अभी हम लोगों ने पढ़ा था कैसे लॉजिकल एड्रेस दिया था और कैसे उसको फिजिकल एड्रेस में ट्रांसलेट कर दें so in today's class we will discuss how we can implement how we can implement the concept of paging okay by using the hardware called TLB, translated lookup buffer. Okay, so today's topic is implementation of paging. How we can implement actually हम लोग सिस्टम में पेजिंग टेक्निक जो हम लोग पढ़े हैं वो कैसे हम लोग इम्प्लीमेंट करते हैं इम्प्लीमेंटेशन ऑफ इम्प्लीमेंटेशन ऑफ पेजिंग फाइन or we can say page table. How we can implement the concept of page table. Till now, what we have discussed, okay. So today we will learn how we can implement this one. So basically, we will implement with the help of TLB. बोलते हैं. What TLB stands for? Translation Look Ahead Buffer. Okay, TLB. So we will use a hardware called TLB. Okay, TLBS बोलते हैं, which stands for translator, look ahead or lookup buffer. Okay, this is a hardware which is basically used. This is a hardware basically used for your implementation of paging technique or page table in your main memory or in your architecture. So as we already know, so what actually happens, so again, let us discuss a bit more. So we know that there is a CPU which is responsible. Is I audible to all of you? Is my voice is audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you are having any doubt in today's class, do ask the question because this is very important topic. ठीक है, हम लोग क्या पढ़ने वाले हैं, जो भी पढ़ रहे थे आज तक पेज टेबल जो पढ़ रहे थे हम लोग, पेज टेबल बेसिकली पेजिंग के लिए यूज होता है, लेकिन एक्चुअली वो सिस्टम में हम कैसे इंप्लीमेंट करते हैं। ठीक है, टुडे आज हम लोग पढ़ेंगे हम लोग पेज टेबल कॉन्सेप्ट को कैसे एक्चुअली हम लोग इंप्लीमेंट करते हैं। ठीक है, तो अभी तक हम लोगों ने पढ़ा है क्या रहता है, मेन हम लोग का रहता है सीपीयू। सीपीयू हमेशा रिस्पॉन्सिबल रहता है आपका प्रोसेसिंग के लिए, है कि नहीं। तो इफ आई टेक a CPU, now CPU, what the CPU will do, so whenever CPU request a instruction, जब कभी भी CPU को कोई इंस्ट्रक्शन डेटा चाहिए तो वो क्या करता है, वो एक लॉजिकल एड्रेस को जनरेट करता है। what the CPU will do, CPU always generate a logical address, and this we know that this logical address consists of what, two things, yes or no। one is called your क्या क्या रहता है इसमें, क्या क्या रहता है लॉजिकल एड्रेस में, वन इज योर पेज नंबर। okay, page number refer to the page, which page the particular instruction is stored in a which page, and there is an offset address, page number and offset address। offset address refer to the what is the particular instruction, एक particular page में कौन सा instruction को हम लोग access करना चाह रहे हैं। ठीक है, so now this particularly is referred to the secondary memory। we know that this logical address refers to secondary memory, but we cannot directly access the secondary memory. What the reason? Reason is it will take very much longer amount of time. So what we will do now, we'll convert this logical address to a physical address. How this conversion is possible? Now this conversion is possible with the help of a page table, है कि नहीं। तो हम लोगों ने एक page table लिया, and what is a page table? Is a hardware or software? What is the page table is? Yes,
Software.
it is a software, or we can say it is a data structure. Okay, now I'm having a page table. Fine, now this is your data structure or logical, we can say logical table बोल सकते हैं, it is not actually existing, there is no hardware। Okay, so now this page table consists of what, frames। now I know that this page table is consist of frames for a particular page। now what will happen, now this particular page one, now I will identify which frame is associated with this one। now this particular frame now will convert it to what, your frame number। ठीक है, the frame number कैसा है, particular page से, page table से, and this offset address will be same, it will copy it। now combining these two, this offset address and sorry, this frame number and offset address will give us a physical address। now this physical address basically referred to what, main memory। so this is the technique, yes or no, this is the technique of paging, this is my main memory। fine, this is called paging। okay, paging means how we are translating the logical address to the physical address, or how we are accessing the physical address। now there is a problem here। okay, so what is the problem here, so we know that, so what is the problem here, so as we know that this page table is a software or it is not a hardware, so where it is stored, now this page table is also requires some memory, yes or no। if I'm saying this data structure, now if I'm saying this is my data structure means some type of table, so if it is a table, so it requires some memory, yes or no, है कि नहीं। अगर ये मेरा data structure है, if it is a table, now it is also requires some memory। now if it is requires some memory, हम इसको कहाँ पे store करेंगे, where I have to store this one, again I have to store this page table। now this page table is again stored in your main memory। fine, this point, आपका पेज टेबल कहाँ पर स्टोर है, पेज टेबल आपका कहाँ पर स्टोर है, एज हम लोगों ने क्या बोला, पेज टेबल आपका क्या है, एक डेटा स्ट्रक्चर है। तो फिर डेटा स्ट्रक्चर, Now it required a memory. If it is required a memory, I have to store it in somewhere. So where it is stored, it is basically stored in a main memory. Fine. Now, if you want to access, now what will happen here? Now see here. Now, if I want to access this page table, now किसको access करना पड़ेगा? Now I have to access the main memory. Now, for what will happen here? What is the problem here? The problem is now suppose I want to access a data x equal to 5. Okay, data x equal to 5. Now, first of all, क्या करेंगे हम लोग particular x का variable का frame number निकालें. First of all, you have to access the page table. Now, to access the page table, what you have to access? You have to access the main memory. Again, so once you access the main memory, then you will access the frame number. For that, again, you have to access the main memory. That means to access the value x equal to 5, how many times we are accessing the main memory? How many times we are accessing the main memory? We are accessing the main memory 2 times. Okay, getting my point? We are accessing the main memory 2 times. Why did 2 times? पहली बार 1 time for the page table. Okay, because first we have to refer the page table. If we are referring to the page table, so what we are referring? We are referring to the main memory. Main memory से पहले हम लोग page table का address लेके आए. Then page table का address लाने के बाद जो variable यहाँ पे suppose x यहाँ पे store है. Okay, now suppose variable x is stored here. Now again I am accessing the variable x which is stored in main memory. So again I am accessing the variable x. Now again I am accessing the main memory. So what is the problem here? To access the variable x, so what we have to do? Now I have to access 2 times the main memory. Now this is a drawback, because the value of x is stored in main memory. But to access it, what we are doing? Now we are doing? Now we are taking twice the time taken to the access the memory. Fine. So this is a drawback here. So if you want to implement this page table concept logically, अगर logically हम लोग page table concept को implement करेंगे, तो drawback क्या हुआ? तब जब कभी भी आप access करोगे किसी भी data instruction को, okay, whenever you want to access any data or instruction, then how many times you have to access the main memory? Now you have to access the main memory 2 times. Fine. Now what will happen? Now access time is increased here. Access time is increased here. Now we have to use some concept so that this access time can be optimized or reduced to sum of equivalent to 1 memory access. Fine. Now how it is possible? This is called use of TLB. Now we will use the TLB, that is translated lookup buffer, for implementation of this concept, which is your page table concept. Now, one of the point you remember here. Now, your page table address. Now, where this particular page table is stored. Now, there is a call PTBR. Okay, there is a call pointer called PTBR. Okay, page table base register. This is a register. Okay, remember what is PTBR? A PTBR is your register which is going to store the base address of a page table. Now, if I say the PTBR is going to store 100, that means at the 100 location of the main memory, 100 location of the main memory में क्या होगा आपका page table का base register, page table का base register. Similarly, there is one more pointer which is called PTLR. What is this PTLR? Page table limit register. That means what will be the size of my page table. This will decide your limit of the page table, or I can say what will be my size of the page table. Okay, what will be my size of the page table? If I say my size of the page table is 500, okay, size of the page table is 500. There is 500 frames. So what does it indicate? So start from the address 100 and the page table end with the address equal to 600. Because what is the limit here? Limit is 500. So remember these 2 pointers. Is it clear to all of you? Is it clear? So what is PTBR stand for? Page table base register. So it will always going to store. Okay, it is always going to store the base address of the page table. And what is the PTLR stands for? It is page table limit register, it will store the size of the page table. What will be the maximum size of the page table? Okay, so if you want to implement this paging concept or page table concept logically, so what is the drawback here? Every time, whenever the CPU is accessing or requesting for a data or instruction, okay, every time, whenever the CPU is request for a data or an instruction, now what will happen? The CPU have to access the main memory two times. Okay, one for the page table, because as the page table is your software or is logical representation or in data structure, so it have to be stored somewhere. So it is stored in a main memory. तो जब कभी भी हम लोग एक्सेस करने से पहले क्या खोजेगा वो? सबसे पहले वो पेज टेबल को खोजेगा, और पेज टेबल को खोजने के लिए वो कहाँ जाएगा? पहले वो मेन मेमोरी को जाएगा, इसलिए वो पहली बार वो मेन मेमोरी में एक्सेस करेगा, फिर अगेन फॉर पर्टिकुलर डेटा अगेन वो मेन मेमोरी को एक्सेस करेगा. So what will the drawback here? The drawback is to every time the CPU is going to access twice the main memory. So what will happen? So instead of decreasing the time, so it will increase the access time for the CPU. So how we can reduce? How we can reduce this? Now what we have said. Now we will have an hardware called TLB. Okay, in between this CPU and main memory. Okay, now what we have said. Now in between these two, that is in between the CPU and the main memory. Okay, so I am having it as we can say this is TLB, or sometimes it's called associative memory. Okay, associative memory bolte hain, or cache associative memory bolte hain. This is called your TLB. Now TLB is not a software, remember. TLB is your hardware, which is stand for translation look ahead buffer. Okay, translation look ahead buffer. What is this TLB stand for? TLB is your hardware. First of all, remember this is your hardware. Okay, this is your hardware, and it stand for translation look ahead buffer, or sometimes it is called associative cache memory. क्या बोलते हैं हम लोग? Associative cache memory. And what this TLB consists of? Now this TLB is basically consists of your page number and frame number. Yeah, what the TLBs consist of? It will consist of page number and your frame number. Fine. So what will be initially? What will happen now? Suppose now the size of the TLB is very small. Like it will consist of a location something around 256 to 512 maximum. Okay, 256 to 512 location रहते हैं. Like it will consist of some page number 1 के लिए. Now initially what happened? Now initially it will be in blank. There will be a no a page and frame. Okay. Now suppose, now try to understand this concept very carefully. So initially क्या आपका blank है. Now अभी क्या होता है? Now suppose the page 5 is requested. Suppose it requests for page 5. So first the CPU is going to search in my TLB. पहले कहाँ search करेगा वो? सबसे पहले वो search करेगा TLB में. Now what will happen? Now initially it is blank. So what will happen? You are not going to find the particular page. If it is, this is called TLB miss. If the page is not found in my TLB, it is called TLB miss. Then I will go for this page table. अगर यहाँ पर TLB में नहीं मिलेगा the particular page, I will go for the page table. So if I am going for the page table, that means the TLB is missed. That means the page is not available in translation look at buffer. So I will go for the accessing the page table. That means I'm accessing the memory. Then I will bring back this page, okay, particular page, and I will store here. Suppose I say now this page number 5 is having frame number, suppose 10. Fine. Similarly, suppose next time it will request for something page number 10. So again it will not find. So again I will go back to the page table. That means I will access the memory, okay, main memory. Then I will be back. I will find something page 10. Okay, now something frame 20. Similarly, some page 2. Now this process will continue. Now page frame number 30. Okay, now this will continue. Now what will happen? What will happen? Suppose after some time, suppose it is requested. Now the system is again requested for the page number 5. Okay, after some time, suppose it is requested page number 5. Now what will happen? Now again it will going to search in my TLB. Now what will happen? There will be TLB hit. What will say? TLB hit. That means the particular page is found in my TLB. So I can directly access. Now I will not I will not go for the page table. Look for the page table. I will directly access this page from the TLB and I will get my frame number. I will directly get my frame number from the TLB. Fine. So this is how we can implement the concept of page table. Now what will happen? Now whenever there will be TLB hit, so whenever there will be a TLB hit, okay, so we will not going to access the memory twice. Only one time we will going to access the memory, which is for your data. Okay, which is for your data. Fine. So initially, no doubt there will be a lot of, since the TLB is empty, initially since the TLB is empty, so there will be a lot of TLB base. But once the page table or this TLB is full, once this TLB is full, okay, now the access time can be reduced. And remember, this TLB is a hardware of limited size. So that is the reason we can minimize the time required for accessing the page table. Fine. So one more point you have to remember regarding this. Once the program is completed, okay. Now suppose the TLB is full. Now if I say suppose this is page number 8, page number 9. After some instant, what will happen? Now this particular page TLB will be full because the size is limited. Yes or no? The size of the TLB is limited. After some instant, this TLB is full. Now suppose I requested some page number 20. Now what will happen? So it will request here, it will not find. So it will search for the page number 20. Now it will want to replace this one. So what you have to do now, I have to perform an context switch. क्या करेंगे आप अभी क्या करना पड़ेगा आपको? सपोज पेज 20 आपको स्टोर करना है यहाँ पर, लेकिन अभी क्या यहाँ पर आपको जगह नहीं है. ऑलरेडी ना TLB is full because it's limited size. So आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा अभी यहाँ पर? Now I have to perform an context switching. Now context switching, what we have to do? Now I have to remove one of the page from the TLB and place this one. Now while removing the context switching, now I have to pick a page which is least recently used. That means that is not used for the longer amount of time. That means you have to now pick one of the pages as a victim. Then suppose I will take this page 8. So I remove this page 8. Okay, and I will replace with the page 20. This is called context switching. But the important problem is which one out of this all the pages, which pages should be context switching. Now there is number of algorithms are there. Okay, that is called page replacement algorithm. Which pages should be replaced while context switching? Which pages should be replaced? Okay, this is called page replacement algorithm that we will be going to study later on. For time being, if the page table TLB is full, then if someone wants to replace a new page, then you have to perform a context switch. That means you have to remove a page and replace it. And second point you have to remember, so whenever a new program will start, we know that whenever a new program will start, and we know that the program is nothing but a continuous or sequence of instruction. So whenever you request for a new program, okay, to execute, now this TL will be automatically clear. Okay, program, suppose I am starting a new program P2. So I know that this particular pages are not required because this particular pages are associated with the program 1. So I know that this particular pages will be not required. So if you continuous performing that, there will be a number of context switching. Then the context switching time over it will be more. So what we'll do, so whenever you start a new program, so I will clear this TLB. Okay, TLB is completely clear. And again, I will start the new process because we know that every program has its own page table. For different program, we are having different page table. Now this is your hardware implementation. This concept is called hardware implementation of page table or paging. Is it clear to all of you? Is that clear? Is there any doubt how we are implementing? Is there any doubt how we are implementing? So what will the access time derive for me? What will the access time? So if there is a no TLB, what is access time? So if I am saying, yes, now everyone have to answer this question. Now what I have said, now if I am saying if the memory access time, the access time of the memory cycle, okay, assume that the access time, the memory cycle is T microsecond. What it is? T microsecond. Fine. What is this? This is memory access time. This is the memory access time, T microsecond. If there is no TLB, if I'm saying there is no TLB, then what is the time required? What is the time effective time? So what is the effective time required to access the data or instruction? It will be 2T.
2 TMS.
Okay, fine. Because if there is no TLB, that means first you have to access the page table. We are accessing the page table means we are accessing the main memory for the page table. Then for the instruction, again access the main memory. Okay, it's like 2T years. Now assume that. Now my question is, now assume that if TLB access time, TLB और associative memory बोलते हैं इसको कहीं कहीं याद रखना दोनों वर्ड सेम है associative memory बोलते हैं ठीक है associative cache memory cache memory if I am saying the access time of TLB or associative cache memory is a microsecond it is T1. Okay, T1 microsecond. Fine. And assume that the hit ratio means number of times I find the pages in my TLB. Okay, hit ratio is A, and memory access time is T microsecond. Okay, then what will be the effective access time? What will be the effective access time? Getting my point? What is the hit ratio? Hit ratio क्या आपका number of percentage of time. Okay, hit ratio is nothing but percentage of time the page number is particular page is found in the TLB. Fine. So write down this one because we are deriving the equation. We are deriving the equation for the effective access time using TLB. So what is given? Your access time for the TLB is given. Fine. और associative time for TLB कितना time लगेगा आपको TLB को access करने के लिए? Similarly आपको memory को access करने के लिए कितना time लगेगा दिया हुआ है? आपका hit ratio भी दिया हुआ है. Hit ratio means what is the percentage of time? Generally the TLB percentage hit ratio once the pages are occupied, once all the pages are filled, the hit ratio is greater than 90%. Remember this one. जब आप इनिशियली क्या होगा बहुत लेस होगा ठीक है जब आपका खाली रहेगा ब्लैंक रहेगा तो आपका हिट रेशियो बहुत लो रहेगा लेकिन वंस दिस पर्टिकुलर टीएलबी इज फुल ठीक है टीएलबी जब आपका फुल हो जाएगा देन रिमेंबर द हिट रेशियो इज मोर देन 90% okay and then similarly what is the miss ratio will be 1 minus hit ratio याद रखना मिस रेशियो क्या होता है मतलब टीएलबी मिस दिस इज टीएलबी हिट अगर टीएलबी हिट आपका ए है तो टीएलबी मिस क्या होगा टीएलबी मिस क्या होगा आपका 1 minus a होगा yes or no if hit ratio is a then what is the miss ratio it will obviously 1 minus a then what is the effective access time can anyone derive from me
80 plus 81
so it will be 80 plus
81
okay any other answer so any other answer So what is happening now? First of all, we will take two cases here. Okay. So derive the formula for this one. So we will consider two cases. So first case, I will assume that there is a TLB hit. So हम लोग क्या assume कर रहे हैं? TLB hit है. मतलब the page is found in your TLB translation lookup buffer. ठीक है? तो अगर TLB hit होगा, तो access time क्या होगा बताओ मुझे? If there is a TLB hit, what will access time? अगर आपका जो पेज फाइंड कर रहे हैं इस यहाँ पर ही मिल गया, यहाँ पर मिल गया, then what is access time? Now it will be TLB hit क्या आपका A, ठीक है? TLB hit क्या A, now TLB hit हुआ मतलब आपका जो डेटा चाहिए था आपको कहाँ मिल गया? TLB मिल गया, मतलब TLB का access time. So what is the access time of TLB? It is AT1. Yes or no? This is my TLB. If the data is found, if the instruction is found in a TLB. It is clear why I am written A to T1, because this is your hit ratio. That means data is found in your TLB. If it is found in TLB, what is the amount taken, time taken? It is T1 microsecond. Plus, if there is TLB miss, that means if the page is not found here, if the page is not found here, if the page is not found here, what we are doing? Now I am going to access this particular page table. Then I am going to access this particular value. Now, if the data is not found here, that means there is a TLB miss. So, what is the percentage of TLB miss? It will be 1 minus A. Yes or no? 1 minus A. What is 1 minus A? This is my TLB miss. अगर आपका data जो है TLB में नहीं मिलेगा, that means 1 minus A into if it is missed, what we have to do? Now there will be a time wasted for searching in this, which is your T1. Time wasted in searching in this. If TLB means first of all I have searched here, that is time wasted here, plus time to access this page table, which is nothing but time to access the memory, which is your T, plus time to access the data which is present in main memory, which is again it will be T. So what will be your final formula? The effective access time for the translation lookup buffer or implementation of paging using TLB will be A into T1 plus 1 minus A into T1 plus 2T. Is it clear to all of you how we are getting this? This is your final access time. Okay, this is your final access time, and it is always less than twice the T. Okay, twice the T without TLB, and with TLB, what is the time? It is 2T. And sorry, without TLB it will take 2T, and with TLB it will be the access time will be this one. When A is your, what is A? A is your hit ratio, and 1 minus A is your miss ratio. Okay, what is the hit ratio? Is percentage of time the page number will be found in the associative memory or TLB. Getting my point? Is it clear how we are derived? Any doubt? Anyone having any doubt? This is very important. Okay, आप question आपको पूछता है exam में. Explain how paging or page table concept can be implemented in your computer architecture. So what is the answer? The answer is we will use a hardware called TLB, translation lookup buffer. This TLB is also called associative memory. Now with this help of this TLB, we will going to implement the concept of page table. Okay, the concept of page table can only be implemented using this TLB. And this is your access time. How we are finding access time? Many of the time, there are number of numerical are asked based on this access time. Okay, so you have to have clear idea how we are accessing. So write down this formula. Okay, write down this formula how we are derived this architecture, and I will take the question. If you are having any doubt, I will take the question. If you are having any doubt, then tell me. Everyone having it down?
So can you explain once again?
What part? कौन सा part समझ में नहीं आया?
So from TLB, if we get if we get access time at TLB, then we don't have to go for page table.
या अगर देखो हम लोग क्या बोल रहे हैं, सबसे पहले हम लोग जब भी पेज का रिक्वेस्ट आएगा ना, इंस्ट्रक्शन का रिक्वेस्ट होता है पेज में होता है, तो सबसे पहले हम लोग टीएलबी में सर्च करेंगे. टीएलबी आपका एक हार्डवेयर है, ठीक है, इट इज नॉट ए सॉफ्टवेयर, इट इज अ हार्डवेयर, इट इज सेपरेटली स्टोर्ड. अगर टीएलबी में वो पेज मिल गया, if we will find in TLB, then we will not go for the page table. पेज टेबल पे सर्च नहीं करना है, ठीक है. अगर टीएलबी मिल गया, that is called TLB hit. Okay, TLB hit मतलब the page is found in my TLB. यहीं पर मिल गया आपको. अब हमने क्या बोला, TLB का एक्सेस टाइम क्या है, T1 है, और मेमोरी का एक्सेस टाइम क्या है, T है. अगर TLB में मिल गया, that means अगर hit ratio, suppose I am saying hit ratio is 90%, that means 90% of time I am getting. Then what will be access time? It will be 90 into the access time of T1. लेकिन suppose initially क्या होता है, पेज टेबल TLB क्या होता है, empty रहता है. Initially क्या होता है, initially the page table TLB is empty because there is no pages is available. Fine. Getting my point? Yes or no? Initially
sir.
आपका
Yes, sir.
TLB empty रहता है. तो as the request are made, suppose I've made a request page number 5, तो अब इसको क्या मिलेगा, टीएलबी में नहीं मिलेगा. तभी क्या हुआ, टीएलबी मिस हो गया, दैट मींस टीएलबी में नहीं मिला. अगर टीएलबी में नहीं मिला, आपको कहां पे जाना है, पेज टेबल में जाना है, ठीक है. जनरली पेज टेबल में रहता है, ओके, पेज टेबल. फिर पेज टेबल कहां पे स्टोर है, मेन मेमोरी में स्टोर है. फिर हम पेज टेबल में जाके पर्टिकुलर पेज का पर्टिकुलर फ्रेम नंबर निकालेंगे. सपोज पेज 5 का फ्रेम नंबर 10 है. Now once I find, now I will store this page for the future reference. I will store here page 5 and frame 10. कहाँ स्टोर करेंगे, अभी टीएलबी में. किस लिए स्टोर किए, फ्यूचर रेफरेंस के लिए स्टोर किए, सो दैट नियर बाय फ्यूचर में अगर कभी भी हम लोग को जरूरत पड़ेगा ना, अगर सपोज नेक्स्ट टाइम अगर P5 का जरूरत पड़ा, now what will happen, now there will be a TLB hit because I will find this page in my TLB only, so no need to go for the page table again. This is the need. Okay, this is the reason why we are using TLB, so that we can reduce the access time.
Yes,
Getting my point? Getting my point?
sir.
Yes. So once again join the link. Okay, once the class is over, again join the link. So let me complete this topic today. Fine.
Yes, sir. So then why we here use in this question miss TLB time?
मिस मतलब हम लोग को टोटल टाइम निकालना है ना. एक्चुअली टोटल टाइम क्या है, आइदर हिट